What's up, ladies and gents? It's Straight1, your host, back with the final main mission for Assassin's Creed Origins. This mission is called Farms of Dionysias. Hopefully I said that right, which I probably didn't. This was by far the longest and most thought out mission from the demo, and you wouldn't normally be able to do this unless you actually took the time to complete the other missions. So probably a lot of people maybe didn't get a chance to see this one. This one has multiple areas that you're going to be traversing. You're going to be going to some really desert-like areas, some vast green vegetation type areas, and you're also going to be infiltrating a camp. So there's actually quite a few different types of gameplay in this video. So we're going to go and get started. First off, I just wanted to say that you're going to hear this strange little keep noise. That is not the game. That is the recording software that Ubisoft had. Something happened with it while I was in the middle of recording, and unfortunately, you're going to hear that throughout the video.
He is armed.
Again,
What should we
I
do?
can't show any cutscenes, so I will be skipping those. Just to make sure that I don't, screw anything up with my relationship with Ubisoft. They've been great enough to allow me to come out and play these games and all this stuff, so I want to make sure that I can continue to show off all of this gameplay.
We get few visitors this way. Magi especially.
I am hunting murderers.
You came to the right place. Full of dogs worth killing. Fayoum is not the oasis it once was.
How long have your farms been getting by?
Since the dawn of the new Solomon, most of the farmers, they could not fight back and got pushed out. My family was amongst those who fought. The struggle became our way of life. I fought so much I forgot to fall in love. I'm a romantic though. My father wanted me to marry and give him lots of grandchildren. Gods! Me with a bunch of screaming kids? Our land needed protection, so I learned to fight.
Egypt needs fighters. It was a good decision.
Turns out I am apt at shit-kicking.
A warrior farmer. You must have stories.
So many.
I do not suppose your Greek neighbor is harboring these fire bandits.
That would make things simpler. But no, those are definitely uninvited guests.
Keep a safe distance. I'm going to...
Neck, no. You are not. You keep a safe distance. I will be amidst the blood splatter.
A farmer warrior with a Duat wish. Fine. Let us dance together.
So I didn't know Bayek was a dancer. Let's see his moves. Alright, so we've got a little area that we're going to infiltrate here, and we're going to try to do it as stealthy as possible. So again, this is part of my first gameplay session, so I'm at the beginning, still learning the ropes here when it comes to how to play the game, because it is vastly different from any other Assassin's Creed game. Some of the other videos that you have seen are later in my session, where I'm definitely more adept at using the environment and the controls and whatnot. So this is a little area. There's not too many enemies on the outside here, but there are a few on the inside that you have to worry about. So obviously we're using the eagle to mark any enemies that we need to. And of course we can infiltrate at our leisure from any spot. And again, remember, you can climb anywhere you want. A lot more freedom when it comes to the gameplay. There also, and I haven't showcased it a lot, there also is a whistle mechanic. So that's always a plus to have a whistle mechanic. I know some people don't like whistle mechanics as they think it's not realistic, but I enjoy being able to take enemies from one location to another, bring them to me if I have to, so that I can hide their bodies properly and remain as stealthy as possible. The enemies are very good at seeing each other.
You all right?
I don't think so. The bindings were so tight, I can't feel my legs. Get me out of here before more bandits come.
So you can hear that annoying sound. Again, that is not the game. It is the recording
I'll carry
software.
Let's go. You're heavier than you look.
Maybe you would like me to carry him.
So we could get out of there nice and stealth-like without actually anyone getting a hold of us. But I have noticed that throughout this game, the enemies will see you a lot easier than other Assassin's Creed games. You cannot literally just get right next to an enemy and have him not be able to see you. I mean, even when you're above an objective, you'll still have the risk of an enemy seeing you from far away, which is pretty cool. And of course, again, skipping all the cutscenes, so there are a lot of cutscenes during this mission that play out. And this literally right here was my first infiltration mission into a really big kind of fortress, which will be up after this. But right now, we're actually going to head to the next objective, which is really, really cool. You see the fresh vegetation around in this area, but where we are heading now is complete desert. And it changes things up so much. You don't have a lot of places to hide, and it really changes the dynamic of the gameplay. And it actually reminds me, beautifulness, of how wonderful Battlefield 1 did its desert sections. And it really reminds me, I feel like they're taking some really good aspects from different games and really showcasing it in an amazing way. As you can see, this is a whole desert area out here. So it's refreshing to see all of these different locales in a small space.
I love the desert. It's awesome. Always.
So you can see that there are a lot of enemies, and all we have to do is take out the bandit leader. And we've already got him marked. He's actually heading all the way up there. So we can do this multiple ways. We can shoot him from afar with an arrow, or we can go up and assassinate him from behind. Which one do you think I'm going to do? Huh? You know me. Let's do this. And it's really cool because you can see the that they're kind of building. The little pharaoh statue in the back is pretty cool.
My father told me I was being silly.
The desert brings out different sides to us.
Yes.
Look at the sand, the way
It
that
gets
it
cold
creeps
at
up on
night.
it. It's really well done. And again, you never have to worry about your companion. Even if realistically, they would be seen by other enemies. They're pretty much invisible until you do anything. Which I think at this point we all understand that it would be just too hard to get an AI to do exactly what you want. And again, I love that aspect that you can see where you're aiming and the amount of points. So as you can tell, if we try to take him out right now, we would not take him out all the way. We would not kill him. But if we get closer, we can get that perfect headshot, which would eventually allow us to take him out. But because he saw us as we were getting closer, we decided that we weren't going to risk the chance, and we'll actually use that as a distraction to head to our main guy.
Wrong way, Magi.
I think I'm going the right way. And because he's level 21 and we're 21, we can assassinate him. You guys can read that. There is a big cutscene at the end of this mission that is beautiful. I mean, absolutely beautiful. And it's really cool. I wish I could show it to you.
Has been giving orders from prison. He's being held by soldiers at a nearby caravanserai. He has been ordering the burnings. He thinks he's a god and invincible.
Then we'll make the naked Eodet bleed and prove him wrong.
Again, you can see how fast we can maneuver down just by holding forward and B, which allows you to do the fast traversal in the opposite direction of forward and down. So, depending on how you're looking in the camera, but you always want to press B in order to do that.
You fight well, bye.
As do you. Your study was not wasted.
Notice how we were able to get through that section without taking anyone else out except for the commander, which I really enjoy missions that allow us to do that. And now we come up to the final part. Now I showed this section in the nighttime gameplay.
The bandits believe the son of Ra is a god? How did he convince them of that? Ra's son?
And this was the first time I'd ever encountered enemies just randomly attacking us. And I thought, whoa, this is so cool. my first horse riding combat. And again, the horse maneuverability is amazing at this point. And you can fire your arrows from there too, take them out. Really cool stuff. Just look at it, look at it. I mean, look at the draw distance. Yes, there's some pop in, obviously it's an alpha, but look at what we can see and how far we can see it. Beautiful skies. Oh, even when I'm looking back at this game, it truly blows me away. And we were playing it on big, like 50-inch screen TVs, and HDR, high dynamic range. I mean, the lighting was awesome. Everything was just perfect. So now you get to see this area, or this base of operations in the daytime. And as you can see, everyone else is roaming around. As before, if you watch the nighttime video, they're all sleeping, and there's only like 1 or 2 guards on the outside roving to protect everybody else while everyone else sleeps. So obviously, if you wanted to come back and do this mission at nighttime, you might have a better opportunity to get in there quieter and stealthier. But since this was my first time really doing an open area like this, I don't believe I stealth this. But the traversal to get up is super, super easy and quick. Look at this. It's so much faster than all of the other Assassin's Creed games. It really, really is. Look at him. He's below the cloth. I don't know why, but that just amazed me. I'm like trying to get as high as possible. Let's see the little jump off point here. Again, you still got magnets, and I'm sure fans of my channel are going to be like, magnets! Magnets are still very prevalent in this game, so for those of you that know what I'm talking about. Bad shot strain. It's harder to hit a moving target with a bow and arrow, but you can still take him down without anyone knowing. Oh, you gotta love those. Hey, as far as the eye can see. So this is the guy. So I was so unaware of what we needed to do because I was just in awe of how beautiful the game is. So we need to let him out and then kill him. But I let him out and just let him run because for some reason when I saw that he was locked, I thought, okay, we need to let him escape. That's not the case. We need to go after and kill him. But me, I'm hilarious and I decide that I'm going to keep running around trying to kill people. And so let's get into some fights. Again, no air assassinations because I did not unlock it at this point.
Just in case. Let's have a look around. Why are you here? Alarm! Trouble over here! Hold there! Do not want to annoy me.
So you see how he's backing up because he's actually the alarm guy, so eventually he would go back enough to light up the flame. We got a big baddie here, so you guys know how to deal with baddies at this point. Charge your attack strain, that way you can do more damage. But he doesn't have a shield, so... And because there's still some more enemies in the area, you do not get an execution kill. But this guy has a long spear and a shield, so we're going to have to use the charged attack in order to get a few hits in. So this is, at this point, I'm like, okay, obviously I'm supposed to go after this guy, and I don't need to worry about those guys. But hilariously, because this is an alpha, he gets stuck in between the horses and they're killing him for me. Thank you, guys. can assassinate him. And then there's a really cool cutscene here. Unfortunately, I can't show it to you. Really cool stuff.
I should tell Zahra.
But there you go, ladies and gents. That is going to be pretty much this gameplay for Assassin's Creed Origins. You've seen pretty much everything that I have. I'm going to show a few more, another arena section, a gladiatorial section. But that's pretty much it as far as gameplay goes for my entire play session. I did record a lot, but some of this stuff is very filler and missions repeated over and over again. So hopefully you guys enjoyed all the gameplay. Let me know what you thought in the comments if you like this mission, and let me know what you think, how they're doing the mission structures. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love what you all do to help me to better myself and the content that's on the channel. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And guys, we're going to be playing some Assassin's Creed games coming up very, very soon to get ready for Assassin's Creed Origins. Of course, I'll see you next time. Peace out.